Up to the 30, the 20, 10, 5. Torrey Horton back to the end zone.
48-yard play. Guess who? Body up the middle, making another move to the outside. 15, 10, end zone again.
Keeps it. Nice move by Brown. He's got space. He's got 6. 35-yard touchdown for Byron Brown. A record-setting night for the South Florida quarterback.
Down so far, a little bit of a high snap. Genty right up the middle. Genty has room. Ashton Genty, give him 6.
Second and long. Lagar tries to fit it in. Runnels, it does. Runnels stays up. Rashawn's offense 4-3 wheels. Incredible effort for all.
The G5 Hive. All G5, all the time.
Welcome to the G5 Hive Live. We are excited to bring you the G5 college football coverage you love each and every week. I am Luke. I am joined by my co-host, Justice. 2 weeks in a row. Some say it's heating up when I got my finger pointing the right way. A week ago, we needed 3 subscribers to get to 500 on YouTube. We asked for your support, and you guys delivered. You guys didn't disappoint. We had 33 more subscribers to the channel this past week. We appreciate all the support we received this last week, all year long, but we're not done growing. So wherever you are, wherever you're watching or listening to us, we would greatly appreciate you heading over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. The G5 Hive merchandise store is now live. Link in the YouTube video comments, as well as pinned to our X page and on the bottom of the screen. All right, now on to the staff DNA Cure Bowl Ohio Bobcats versus Jacksonville State Gamecocks in Orlando, Florida, Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Injuries, opt-outs, and portal guys for Ohio. Injuries, none. Opt-outs, transfers, none. Looking pretty good for Ohio. Jacksonville State, I'm going to start with the injury. Right now, no word yet. It's still early in the week on tight end Sean Brown, but he limped off after a touchdown grab in the championship game, a week back. Opt-outs, portals. Rich Rod has a rule that portal guys would not play. But, like we mentioned earlier, Rich Rod off to West Virginia. Not sure yet what the plan will be with him gone. If they will now let portal guys play. There's several seniors without eligibility left, like Tyler Huff, Stewart, running back, their edge rusher, and Swain. So I'd be shocked if the guys that are seniors don't play. So I would look for them to have a lot of their guys back. Like I said, one of the things to note is Rich Rod typically says, if you are in the portal, you will not play for us, but he's gone. So that's a thing to watch out for. This should be a pretty fun game, I think.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this one. I think this should be one of the better, more competitive bowl games. The MAC champions, you got the MAC champions against the Conference USA champions, right? So it kind of gets we've talked about this all season. You get that, that champion versus champion matchup. So hopefully it lives up to the billing, which I think it will. So when Ohio has the ball on offense, you're looking at quarterback Parker Navarro, dual threat quarterback. In my opinion, played the best game of this year, of his season in the MAC championship game. It might not have been his best game statistics-wise in terms of just pure numbers, but, man, he looked in complete control of the offense, running the ball, passing the ball. It was, I thought he played phenomenal. When he's passing the ball, he's looking to wide receiver Coleman Owen or Chase Hendricks. And then the Bobcats are led on the ground by Anthony Tyus, who, has had rushed for over 1,000 yards this year. Had some really big games early in the year, and they kind of used him, I feel like, towards the end of the game as a battering ram, so to speak, right? And kind of wear you down and run some clock there at the end. When And if Jacksonville State has some losses because of the portal, it's going to be on the defensive side. They've got quite a few defensive guys in the portal. Safety Fred Perry's in the portal. Safety Zachariah Poyser's in the portal. But combined with safety Antonio Carter, those are kind of their leading tacklers. Then they have edge Reginald Hughes and Jawan Campbell, as well as J-Rock Swain that Luke mentioned earlier. Those are the guys kind of applying the pressure. None of those guys are in the portal, and so those guys should play. And then at linebacker, they have Alicia Hale and Kaiwan McCray. So to me, I think this Jacksonville State defense again played phenomenal against Western Kentucky in the Conference USA Championship. It's just really going to depend on if these portal guys play, right? They have some quality backups, at the safety spot, but I don't, if they lose too many starters, got to wonder like how the defense will look. And so that's definitely something to pay attention to, is to see if we get any official word on the portal guys for Jacksonville State. I think Jacksonville State on offense is going to be just fine. Quarterback Tyler Huff and Trey Stewart. I'm assuming they're just going to do what they've done all year and pound the rock. Both of those guys, great runners. Tyler Huff had an amazing game in the Conference USA Championship, and Trey Stewart kind of sealed the deal for him. So those are the two guys that know. Those are the two primary offensive weapons for the Gamecocks when they're throwing the ball. Look for wide receiver Cam Vaughn and Sean Brown. If Sean Brown can play, that's going to be huge for them. He's a good target and a good weapon in the red zone. So I think it'd be a little bit of a blow for them if Sean Brown is unable to go. As we mentioned, he was carried off in the Conference USA Championship game on that. He scored a touchdown the first drive, and after that touchdown, he was carried off, did not return. And we have not heard anything about his availability for this bowl game. When Jacksonville State has the ball and Ohio is on defense, they're led by their defensive ends, Bradley Weaver and Marcel Walker Burgess, two of the best in the G5 in terms of getting pressure on their quarterback. And then they have a pair of top linebackers too, and Shea Taylor and Blake Leak. Shea Taylor, gets it done in run support. He also helps apply that pressure. And then in the defensive backfield, they probably get safety Austin Brawley back. They tried. There was some thought that he might play in the MAC championship game. He was unable to go. He warmed up, but he just at the end of the day he wasn't able to go. I expect him to play though in this bowl game, and that'll be huge for the Bobcats getting safety Austin Brawley back. And they have a pair of really talented corners as well, and Roman Parody and Tank Pearson. This Ohio team, seems to be hitting on all cylinders right now, and I don't know what the line is, but I would lean towards favoring Ohio just because, like I said, we don't necessarily know what's going to happen with the portal guys for Jacksonville State, and that could be a big blow on the defensive side of things for them. It looks like it's Ohio by 3, and so yeah, I lean Ohio in this game. I think they've had a special season, and I don't know. I think they're not ready for it to end yet.
Right. That is our show tonight. Come back to join us next week as we discuss what happened in the G5 bowl games, as well as look forward to our next set of G5 bowl games. And as always, bring you up to date on all the latest news and happenings in the world of G5 college football. If you're watching us on X, please give us a retweet, a like, and a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please subscribe and leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. Thank you all for your support. Until the next time, we are the G5 Hive.